Hi everyone, and welcome back to what is now the end of week 13 of our online Jujitsu workout classes. I hope everybody is healthy and safe and maintaining their sanity in these trying times. I apologize for my absence for the past week. I had a catastrophic failure of the logic board of my laptop, and after much trial and error trying to fix it, I ended up having to get a new one. So here we are. I've got a new wider screen webcam as well. So we've got better vision of the space, although it does have a tendency to just distort me somewhat. So compromise on the shape and nature of reality, but at the same time we get improved access to a wider field of view. So here we are. I hope everybody is ready for class. Like so. Like so you may. Nishmas. Hands on your hips or your belt. Head to the right. Ich, me, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, und dai, ich, me, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Head back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down, back, down. Look right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Tilt right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. And you needed. Shoulders forward, ich, knees on, she, go. Reverse, ich, knees on, she, go. Alternating, ich, knee, on, she, go. Reverse, ich, knee, on, she, go. Hands up, elbows back, ich, knee, send forward, ich, knee, send forward, ich, knee, send forward. Reverse, ich, knee, send back, ich, knee, send back, ich, knee, send back. Left knee, left hand on your belt, right hand forward. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Reverse, ich, knee, san, shi, go. And die. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Reverse, ich, knee, san, shi, go. Natural stance, both forward. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Reverse, ich, knee, san, shi, go. Left knee, right hand in. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Out. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Shake it in, shake it out, side to side. Punch. And die. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Reverse. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Shake it in, shake it out, side to side. Punch. Natural stance. Elbows against your chest. In. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Out. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Shake it in, shake it out, side to side, double punch. Hips to the right. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. And die. Ich, knee, san, shi, go. Stretch back. Forward. Back, hands overhead. Forward. Chest your right knee. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Left. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And ready for torso rotations to the right. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Die, hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, and standing split, elbows to the mat, hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, rocking, hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, back on your heels. I like to wiggle in this position, alternate which leg gets more stretch. And pivot to your left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, die. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Back to center, elbows to the mat. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Rocking, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Back on your heels. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Pivot to the left again. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Untie. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. And come up into Shikadach. Breathe in, out, in, out. Drop your right shoulder, look at your right fingers. Front thigh, front thigh, thigh, thigh. Extend your right leg for a side kick. Thigh, thigh, thigh. Thigh, toes up. Thigh, thigh, thigh. Thigh all the way down. Thigh, thigh, thigh. And drop your right knee into hurdler stretch. Over the left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Twist. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Twist. Switch. Over the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Twist. Forward. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Twist. And die. Bring the right foot in front. Over the left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Twist. ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, twist, and thigh, forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, twist, forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, twist, and both legs in front. Wow, my legs look really long. That's crazy. Okay, pick them up. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Reach a little deeper. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Sit up straight, twist right, left, right, left, and open out, over the right. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Thigh. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Center, elbows to mat or better. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Over the right again. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Center. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Sit up straight, twist right, left. And now put your right elbow on the mat next to your right knee. Reach with your left hand to right foot. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. And thigh. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Sit up straight, twist right, left, and bring the heels in, bouncing those knees, pushing down on your knees, and forward, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Feet in front one more time. Reach, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Yummy. And get your position for jackknives, back fall if you can. I'm going to turn this way so my head's not in the sun. Ready? Right. Jackknives. Hajime. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Hitch. Ni. San. Shi. Go. Rook. Sich. Hach. Ku. Ju. Hands under butt. Scissors wide and slow. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Leg raises. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Knees to chest. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Flutter kick. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hach, ku, ju. Legs up straight, feet on your belly. Slowly down. Relax. Shake it loose whenever you need. Head off the mat, right knee in. Hook behind your knee, put it down, twist. And thigh. Twist. Both knees in, rocking. Stretch. Heels in, bridge. Again, if you can rock on your neck, better than static. Hands by the shoulders, push all the way up. And down. Squeeze it. Ready for face fold if you can do face fold. Otherwise, get in position for push-ups. Right. Push-up position. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down. One more. Head up, right leg up. Down, left leg up. Down, head down, back. Scoop. Back. Down, hold it. Slowly down. And relax. Up. And die. And die. And die. Turn around, drop your knee. Fix whatever you need to fix. Left tummy. Go to gash. And die. And die. EQ. And die. And die. EQ. And die. And die. Thank you. Dai, Dai, Shiranagi, Dai, Dai, finger wrist stretch, Dai, and shake it loose. Okay, so get your space ready for Tai Sabaki. Ready, itch, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, and Dai, itch, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, and Dai, hitch step pivot, slow count, hitch, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, and Dai, hitch, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, and Dai, hitch step pivot, fast count, hitch, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, and Dai, hitch, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, and mate, shake it loose. Okay, so we're going to work a little bit on our Ippon fit-ins. So we've been concentrating mostly on the stepping, pivoting element of it. And what I want to do today is I want to concentrate on the drop element of it and exaggerate that. So you've seen me do this before. I have a microphone stand here. It's going to stand in for a wall, which I don't have. But you can do this against a wall if you want to work with your balance. So we're stepping in, we're pivoting, and then the element that I'm trying to work on today is that we don't drop by throwing our butt back, but we drop as vertically as possible. So notice that I'm not actually touching it. I could touch it and just go up and down using my knees and my heels coming off the ground, heels together, to allow me to go a direct vertical drop. So when we actually do the technique and we have uke pull forward and we're dropping down, about here is where we pivot. But for the purpose of getting our back alignment and our vertical drop, we're just going to basically do squats in that position. So what I want to do is, and again, do this against a wall if you need to get your balance. I prefer for you to be leaning against a wall and pushing down and sliding up and down the wall. This is glass, I can't put too much pressure on it. Just to get that feeling in your knees and ankles or where your balance should be, and slowly move yourself off the wall rather than, do it badly free in the air. So I don't need the stand, as you can see. I can do it without touching the stand, but it's there just for a visualization of what's happening. So what I want to do is I want to do the stepping in clip. Just grab your own hand, pivot heels to heel. Now notice I'm to one side here, so technically I wouldn't be right in front of the mic stand because I want to be in front of the one leg. So don't stay in the center, but step in, clip, grab your hand, pivot heel to heel, and then just drop and come straight back up and out. So just like that. And let me know if I'm going too fast for you with the count or anything, if you need me to slow down. Ready, itch, back up, knee, back up. So just hold your wrists in front of your forehead for this purpose. So we're not doing the full turn, but we're doing enough to, remember I often say, look at your wristwatch while you're doing Ippon. So this will give you a good reason to keep your wrist in front of your forehead. San, Shi, Gu, Ruk, Sich, Hech, Ku, Ju. Yummy. So of course, we're just concentrating on one little part of it. Normally when you're doing this, you're actually driving in and dropping and turning all at the same time. So just realize that we'll come back and do that later. Let's switch to the other side. So stepping in with my left this time. Itch. Knee. San. Shi. Go. Ruk. Sich. Hech. Ku. And Ju. And yummy. What we want to do next is we want to add in a little bit of the throw at the end, not the whole thing. And what I want you to do this time, I'm going to move this back and show you. is we come in the same way, we drop the same way, and when we get to here, do the twist, and then if you can, come forward like so. If you can't, if you don't have a mat or something or the room, just come down, twist, and then just put your hands on the floor and balance yourself. The idea is that you want to be going forward because that's where all the momentum of uke is, and I want to avoid, especially if you're doing this against the wall, it's fine for you to be using the wall to balance yourself as you come down, but I don't want your final position to be weight against the wall. I want your final position to be into the room because that's where you need to be. So whenever we do ippon, we should have that feeling like we're going to fall forward, except the momentum and weight of uke coming forward helps to push us back into balance. So without uke, we should feel like we're going to fall forward. So again, stepping in right foot, step in, clip, turn, drop, now throw, and come forward. Knee, san, shi, go, and then let's do a little bit faster. Rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. Good. Let's take a moment to get your breath before we switch sides. Okay, left foot stepping in slowly at first. Hitch. Knee. San. Shi. Gu. And now a little faster. Rook. Sich. Hatch. Ku. And ju. And yame. So this camera is weird because when I get to here, it looks like I've got a 20-foot sword. But at least you get to see more of it. We're not going to do a lot of boken. What I'm actually doing is I'm using the boken, no, showman, the number one strike, as a way of practicing getting your hands to come up the middle and back down again, because we're going to do a couple of techniques that we want to practice that way. So basically, remember, have your knuckle on top And have your back knuckle on top, space between. And we're basically right foot forward. We're basically going to raise it just above so we can see underneath and come down and strike. So as you come down and strike, remember your elbows are going to come in. They're kind of lock out here, and your forearm muscles should tense and lock out too at the final position as a way of breaking. And that's one of the things having our knuckles on top helps us achieve. Okay, so we're just going to do a bunch of strikes for now, and we're going to just do them without moving to start with. So itch. Oh, yes, ask. So there are many different schools of this. So every school has got their own idea of where it should be. For us, there are two elements that we like to concentrate on. One is that you're not out from your body, that you're actually quite close to your forehead. So that requires you bending your elbows, but you don't want to flare them as much. So flare them as little as possible while bending them to get it close. And second, if you notice my position now, it's somewhat vertical, right? This is what it at maximum should be. It almost never is. It's actually fine to go all the way to here. And what happens in practice is that what feels like here ends up being here. So you want to feel like it's vertical. And what you'll actually probably achieve is that. What we don't want is have it here or even worse than that. So by coming to there, notice I'm actually getting to more like a 45, even though I'm thinking I'm breaking around here. So what I do for practice is I tell people, go and in your right hominy, if you put your back heel against a wall, which I don't have here, but I'm underneath this pipe here and underneath this wall, you can feel that you can hit the wall behind you when it's in that perfect position. And then practice just touching that wall. I'm making a hole in my wall with this, so I'm not going to continue doing it with this, but do it with a bokken. When you have one, if you have one, when it's the right length and stuff, that'll be almost the perfect position. So what we're aiming for is here, where we can see out underneath the bottom. Our arms are somewhat flared. It's fairly close to our face, and we're not over angled back. So even within our system, there are variants on where people do that. Sensei Maria tends to be a little bit more here. Sensei Stephen tends to be further back. If you were at the Sensei Jonathan, his goes much further back. He's much more of a Aikido style. So that part, there's room for finding your style. But technically for us, we want to be about here. Okay. So, but don't worry too much about that. Right now, I'm mostly thinking about coming up the center line, and that when you're raising it, so I'm going to do this one-handed, so you can see you want to be turning it and raising it, as opposed to using your arm like a big lever that just moves or is hinged at your shoulder. You want to use your elbow dropping down and your wrist cocking up. So the backhand can push down and raise up. Push down with the backhand and raise up. So that's using the wrist is where we want to be. So, but again, don't worry too much about it. On the spot, we're going to raise, strike for each count. And try and break it dead stop there, so that it never drops below vertical and should be basically around the height of between your throat and your obi knot. Maximum cut distance obi knot height. You don't want to go beyond or even hit horizontal. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, hey, ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju, hey. Yeah, me. So you'll notice also that I'm breathing, right? Every hit is a like so. This time, do another round of strikes that are just coming in. And what we want to do is we want to slide in on the up and drop, and the dead stop of our foot coming forward should also match up with the dead stop of the boken strike. So it's actually the coming in is so, and a strike coming back. So ready, hitch, and back, knee, and back, san, and back, shi, and back, go, and back, rook, and back, sich, and back, hatch, and back, ku, and back, ju, hey, and back. Again, itch, and back, knee, and back, san, and back, shi, and back, go, and back, rook, and back, sich, and back, hatch, and back, ku, and back, ju, hey, and back, and yame. So that's really all I want to do for now, because I wanted to get that motion into your wrists and hips. So you can put your boken away. The idea that we were doing there is this notion of hands in front, and as we come in, they raise and then can come back down again. So the coming back down is part of our body drop. Now, we didn't do a body drop on the strike, but we're actually tensing into our front knee and tensing our thigh muscles when we do the boken strike. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do our close the window entry. So the idea here is that instead of just going straight for our arm that's coming roundhouse, what we're going to do is, and I have my left foot forward, but we're going to hitch step in, left foot. So we're pretending we're left-handed boken for a moment, and we're going to switch for the right. But the idea is that we're going to be coming up the center first, like as if we're raising our boken, and technically our hand is going to turn over like that for doing our kazushi, but just bring them up the center as you come in, and then as your back foot comes in, we're going to turn and drop, right? So the entire motion looks like that. But breaking it down, and let's break it down just to be hyper-technical for a moment. Let's do it as a two-step in instead of a one-step that turns or curves. So we're going to say hitch step in and raise, and then turn and drop. So let's just do that 5 times just so we get that notion into our brains. So hitch step in, we come in up the center, and then we turn and drop. Make sure there's more weight on your front knee, just like with the boken. You want to be falling forward, just like with ippon, right? You want to be applying your body drop. Knee up the center, turn and drop. San, up the center, turn and drop. Shi, up the center, turn and drop. Go, up the center, turn and drop. Okay, so that is not the way to do close the window, right? That is just an exemplar of the two parts that are never to be broken apart. So the idea now is that we're going to be holding a boken and hands in boken holding position, opposite, mirror opposite, left over right. And as we come in, we're going to turn too. So the hands come up the center line and then turn as our hip turns. So our shoulders stay with our hips. Our hands stay within our shoulders and up the center. And if Uke was available, which he will be right now, we're going to be coming up his center, so like slapping his face, and then to shoulder for the kazushi. And the same for the other hand is going to come in between the elbow and the wrist and move to the wrist. So that turning takes us from face to shoulder and from forearm to wrist. Okay, let's just get the right for now. So ready, left foot forward, doing fit in for close the window. Ready, itch, back, knee, and back, san, and back, shi, and back, go, and back, rook, and back, sich, and back, hatch, and back, ku, and back, chu, and back. Antai, right foot forward, ready, itch, and back, knee, and back, san, and back. Oh, let's hold down. I don't think we did this side slowly first. Let's do the first 5 slowly. Let's back off a bit. So again, hitch step forward, hands coming up, then turn and drop, and back. Knee coming up the center, turn and drop. San coming up the center, turn and drop. Shi coming up the center, turn and drop. And go. The center, turn and drop. Okay, now we can get back to doing it at speed. Let's start from the start again, just so we get a full 10 count in together. So itch, and back, knee, and back, san, and back, shi, and back, go, and back, rook, and back, sich, and back, hatch, and back, ku, and back, chu, and back. And yeah, mate. So let's take that another step, and let's add in our soto gari. So that means that we've come in, we've gotten deep, but maybe not deep enough, right? Uke is maybe not going, maybe Uke is really far forward and we didn't get enough kazushi, or maybe enough turn or enough drop, whatever it is that's stopping us from doing it. So I'm going to drop in my boots here via the Uke. We're going to move in for close the window, get our kazushi, hook the heel, and sweep. And again, I encourage the whole notion of keeping your back and leg aligned and bringing your fist all the way to the ground, because that's where you're pushing Uke's shoulder. And that's where you want to do it. It's a straight drop. You're not pushing them back and just toppling them. You're taking them straight down. So you can use your boots for this. You don't need an Uke. And left foot forward. And hitch, come in, hook, sweep, and back. Knee, in, hook, sweep. San, in, hook, sweep. Go over here. Shi, in, hook, sweep. go, in, hook, sweep, rook, hook, sweep, sich, in, hook, sweep, hatch, in, hook, sweep, coup, in, hook, sweep, and ju, in, hook, sweep. So basically, we're coming up the center, turning, using that turn to create kazushi. If our kazushi is not enough, to do the close the window technique fully. And even if we don't want to take a step forward, or we could try taking the step forward, and if that doesn't work, it's nicely in position hooked to do our osoto. So either way, it's a good fail-safe for when your close the window doesn't work. Okay, uke has now got left foot forward, and we're coming in right foot forward and sliding, hitch stepping in on our right. So itch, in, hook, sweep, knee, in, hook, sweep, san, in, hook, sweep, shi, in, hook, sweep, go, in, hook, sweep. So make sure you're starting from that boken holding position with your hands rather than starting up here or in a regular fighting position. We really want to get used to that up and down through the center with our hands. Rook, in, hook, sweep, sich, in, hook, sweep, hatch, in, hook, sweep, coup, in, hook, sweep, and ju, in, hook, sweep. Okay, so the other thing that's in there that I mentioned at the start is this notion of your hand is going to do this. So like at the start of our Taisabaki kata, hand comes up, turns over, and back. So that helps catch that roundhouse arm and slide into position. So blocking here, catching, sliding to the wrist. If you block with the front and drop down, yes, you can do that, but it's a lot more solid. Both you can take a harder hit in this position because your hand won't go back, and it's less meaty, soft tissue to get damaged. So we want to come in and out, but that's something we can practice later. So the stepping into center, the same idea. We're going to start from boken position and step into center. So in this case, we're coming up the center, and one hand is continuing on to just basically protect your head. That's the roundhouse coming in this side. And the other hand is coming up the center and forming kazushi on the shoulder as we do our weight onto our front knee. So just up and down with one hand. Okay, so right foot is forward, I've got my left, and I'm stepping in to center, bring my back foot with me, and dropping. Ready? Hitch, and back, Ni, and back. San, and back. Shi, and back. Go, and back. Rook, and back. Sich, and back. Hatch, and back. Ku, and back. Ju, and back. And die. So just like before, although I didn't break it down this time, we're coming up the center and turning, partly turning by where our back foot comes to. That helps us get into the exact angle. But because we're stepping in, we want to generate that by having the front foot having the front foot already be in the right angle. So when the back foot joins, it's hominy. You don't want to be in the position where the front foot is pointing forward and then you end up with this twisted hominy. It looks like ballet, like a plie, right? So make sure that your front foot is at the right angle. So when it's joined by the back foot, you've got that nice hominy and you got your kazushi. So instead of breaking down, we're just going to come up the center and land and drop. Ready? Hitch. Back. I'm just going to move a little bit because I'm hitting uke. Knee. And back. San. And back. Shi. And back. Go. And back. Rook. And back. Sich. And back. Hatch. And back. Ku. And back. Ju. And back. So how to turn this into Harai? There's different versions. The version that Sensei Maria was doing the other day, basically the idea is that she was using a clip on the arm and using that to throw in the Harai, which is an unusual version because normally, you want the arm around the head or the arm around the back, coming up behind uke, doing that diagonal, tipping them. So I find that version more difficult, but partly because I'm tall, right? So it's easier for shorter persons to do that under the arm clip. So what I'm going to work on is we come in, we've got the kazushi on the shoulder, and I'm going to just flip my arm around the head, cross step in, and throw that way. So kazushi's on the outside shoulder, right? So you're going to almost elbow them, flip around, and then do. So that whole notion of coming in deeper. You're here, you're pretty deep, then you can come up, turn that around. You're here already, trying to get as much kazushi as possible. You come up like that, and then you can hook around and do your harai from there. So it's not necessary. This is not a beginner technique, right? It's not necessarily an easy thing to do unless you've got good control of uke to start with. So we're assuming you've got good control of their arm. You've got some kazushi, but you're not getting it. So instead of trying to go backwards, you want to throw them forward. You got that. You're going to flip it. You're going to cross step, turn while driving their head, shoulders, and then apply your harai. So again, harai is not a sweep. We're blocking the thigh, and we're hauling them across it as opposed to, we lift them a little bit, but we're not sweeping. We're basically providing a block for them to have to topple over as their torso comes forward with our kazushi from our arm. So let's do that a few times. We'll step into center, bring your back foot with you, got our kazushi, then cross step deeper, elbow, drive the head, turn, and throw. I'm going to move my position so I'm not kicking the couch. Again, knee, step into center, elbow, cross step, grab the head at the same time. You're pulling the arm, pivot, and throw. San, step into center, elbow, cross step, grab the head, pivot, hook, throw. Again, stepping into center, elbow, cross step deep, hook the head, pivot, throw. I'm still holding onto my head, just the protective thing, but that would actually drop to the arm and be pulling the arm around as you push the shoulder head joint. So again, stepping into center, kazushi, elbow as you cross step in, hook the head, pivot, pull the arm, throw. Go, step into center, elbow, cross step, hook, pivot, throw. Rook, step into center, hook the head, cross step, pivot, throw. Again, Seach, step into center, elbow, hook the head as you cross step, pivot, pull the arm, throw. Hatch, step into center, elbow, hook, cross step, pivot, throw. It's hard to say all these things while moving quickly. Hatch, center, elbow, cross step deep, hook the head, pivot, throw. Ku, step into center, elbow, hook the head, pivot, throw. And one more. Ju, step into center, cross step deep, elbow, hook the head, pivot, throw. We have our right foot forward, stepping in with our left. So Ich, stepping into center, get our kazushi, and now cross step, elbow, hook the head, hook the foot. Oops, I'm going to kick my something. I'm going to have to move forward. Let's not create disaster in our homes. Okay, knee, stepping into center, kazushi, elbow to the face, hook the head as we cross step deeper, pull the arm, pull the head as we pivot, hook the leg, and throw. Again, knee, or san, stepping into center, get our kazushi, elbow, hook the head, cross step, hook the leg, throw. Let's break it down a little bit more than that. Stepping into center, bring your back foot with you, get your kazushi, not working, raise the elbow, hook the head as you cross step in, be turning, take the wrist, pull it, pull it, pull it, hook the leg and throw. So it's important that that elbow doesn't go behind your shoulder when you're doing the elbow strike. So we're here now, we're on the left side, and we've got our failed kazushi. You don't want to let your elbow go behind you, because I know we have a tendency to do that when you have loose shoulders. So you want to make sure that you're driving them with that elbow, driving their head-shoulder joint as you're doing that turn. Again, that notion that we had earlier when I was saying look at your wristwatch, look at your wristwatch. So let's continue to do that. I think we were at Rook. So Rook stepping into center, Kazushi's on, not enough. We're going to raise that elbow as we come in to cross step, hook the head, hook the leg, pull the arm, and throw. Sich, step into center, Kazushi, not working, elbow, cross-stepping, turning, driving all together, hook the head, leg, and throw. And hutch to center, back foot comes with, elbow, hook the head as we cross step, turning, pivoting, pulling the arm, hook the leg, throw. Q, stepping into center, back foot comes with, elbow, cross step, hook the head, block the leg, throw. And Ju, stepping to center, elbow, cross step, hook the head, pivot, throw. Okay, so I know that's a fairly complex variation on what we started out doing, but a lot of this is based on the notion that we're bringing our bokken up and down. We bring our bokken up, and in all these cases, we want to have, just like when we do our bokken strike, right? When we do our bokken strike, we want to feel a drop onto that front knee as we strike. So all of these techniques, whether it's close the window, do it this way, close the window, should have the feeling like we did with Epon at the start that you're falling towards that front knee. It's a nasty fall to fall onto your knee like that, but it's that forward momentum. And the same with stepping into center. We step into center, and again, we've got more weight on our front leg, and we could come all the way down to the ground. That's a much more easy fall if you're going to do it. A lot of judokas do it that way. They'll actually step into center, and their koichi actually hooks behind the knee, and they'll fall into position like so. So that notion of we're coming up the center and down as we put weight on our front knee is the whole point of today's lesson. Okay, ready for jumping jacks. Ich, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju, ich, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju, ich, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju, ich, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju, ich, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hutch, ku, ju. Me, standing twists to a right, ich, left, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich. Turn your head all the way, hutch, ku, ju. And standing splits, same thing, turn your head with your shoulder and your arm. So look up when you can, look down when you can. And so fingers to toes, hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, hitch, knee, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. And let's squat into Shikadachi and drop your butt. Elbows on your knees and breathe. In through your nose, out through your mouth. Slowly straighten up your legs. Chest to your right knee. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Left. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. To center. Walk your fingers on the mat forward without putting any weight on them. As far forward as you can reach. And just hover there. Slide them back. And go the opposite direction. Again, no weight on them. Just reaching. And back. Drop your butt back into deep shikadach. And butt up a bit. Walk your feet in halfway. Drop into a squat. Deep as you can get. Keep your heels on the ground though. So if you can't drop low, only go as far as your heels will let you. You can get your shoulders inside your knees like I'm doing. Drop your right knee and back. Left knee and back. Hands on the mat. Drop both knees into Shikada or into Caesar. Keep your butt on your heels. Again, make a V on the mat and like a snowplow, push forward. Again, not really weight on your hands, but keep your butt on your heels. So if you need to use your hands to push back to keep it there, do that. But you're better if you can do it without it. Stretch out, relax. And back. Let me just turn so people can see. Now all the way back. And up. Caesar, twist right. Left. Right. Left. Back into the squat. Raise your butt. Keep your arms dangling loose. Bring your feet a little closer together. Start coming up slowly. Start with your lower spine. Coming up through your ribs. Keep your arms dangling. Head down. Once you get your back straight, start raising your arms. Keep your wrists limp. Hands dangling. Start bringing up your head, your chin. Once your head starts going beyond straight, start bringing up your hands. Once your hands are overhead, you should be looking straight up. Go beyond. Reach back. Forward. Start dropping your chin. Start dropping your elbows. Once your elbows get to your chest, drop your forearms. And shake it loose. Okay, we'll do one more quick thing, and we'll call it a day. So we're going to do knees to chest, our Muay Thai head kicks. So hands by your cheekbones, elbows somewhat in, but you need enough room to get your knees between them. So a little bit more flared than my preferred fighting position. And it's quick. We're alternating. Ready? Ich, ni, san, shi, go, ruk, sich, hach, ku, ju. Ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju, ich, ni, san, shi, go, rook, sich, hatch, ku, ju. So again, when we do that, just make sure you're not leaning forward. I mean, sometimes when you get somebody's head down, you can be forward, but you're better off with your back straight and you bring them to you, which is why I like to give the side view when I'm doing this. So if you were in Sensei Maria's class yesterday, you would have noticed we bring their head to here sometimes and down. But in the Muay Thai Classic, you're basically making this shape, and then you're going to bring them down and come up between your elbows. Okay, so good. Let's call that a day. So, Seiza, or standing if you need to. Mokso. Mokso Yame. Informal bow. Arigato gozaimasu. And thank you for coming. I hope to see you next time.